What's up, it's your boy Tarek Ali and welcome back to my channel. Today is a different video for me on my channel. I have not been on YouTube in a while. I haven't been on any social media for a while. I haven't been in front of a camera. Like when I left social media, I left everything. A lot of people know I do make money from this, so a lot of it does help, you know, how I live and everything. Before I get into that, before I even get into what this video is really about, for all of the new people, my name is Tarek Ali. I'm a YouTuber. I'm also a student. I'm a biology major, pre-dental. The main purpose of this video is me sharing my experience, what it was like leaving social media for a month, and how a month changed my life. I don't want this video to be too lengthy, but I do know I owe it to my followers and all of the people that support me an explanation. And I want to share it with you. I don't feel obligated. I really don't feel like I have to, but I feel like it's my responsibility with my image and what I have branded and what I've always told you guys is important. I'm more than sure you guys know I have a lesson from this. Like, I have a lesson for everything that I go through. Let's just start off with why I took a break. Why did I leave social media? Why did I leave my YouTube? Why did I leave my Instagram? Why did I leave my Twitter? Why did I leave everything? It all started with the negativity. Let me just say, in this video, I want you to really be open-minded and I want you to really not say, well, that doesn't happen to me, so that can't apply to me. Like, you know, I want you to be really open-minded and think about the different ways that you can relate to this video. I don't want you to just, you know, compare the explicit things I say and say, that doesn't happen to me. One part was the negativity. Another part was the opinions. Like, social media has so many opinions. There's so many opinions. Social media is a pool of opinion these days. There used to be a time where we would get on social media and we would just tweet about the bacon that we ate this morning, or we would tweet about the sandwiches we just had, like, damn, that sandwich was bomb as fuck, you know, or we tweet about, you know, our girlfriend or something like that. But these days, I feel like social media is used for such a different purpose. All of these things going viral of people thinking a certain way and dragging celebrity. People in general, like, say I post a picture and someone doesn't like my hair, or they don't like my shirt, or, you know, it's just people share their opinions on what they think about a celebrity that, you know, doesn't even know them. And I know, like, as a YouTuber, I contribute to that. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I have commented on pop culture and celebrities. Trust me, I contributed. I understand. And that's part of the reason I left, was because I started to realize all of these opinions that people have on social media and all of the negative things they say. Even if I respond and I'm not being negative, that's me contributing to it. And then I get sucked into it. And it was just becoming way too unhealthy. And that's one part of it that I'm really going to get into later. But another part of it was taking up too much of my time. Like I said, like, I'm a college student, okay? I have a major that requires me to stay in the library until 3 a.m. sometimes. And that's not even sometimes like once a week. That's like 3 times a week. And, you know, I have to do a lot of work. And then I'm doing a lot of different things like YouTube. And YouTube takes up a lot of my time. Not only YouTube, but when you're an influencer and when you're a YouTuber, let me tell you everything that goes into it. You have to edit your own videos. And this is if you don't have a team. So the girls with like 1 million subscribers, 300,000 subscribers, barely even them. Like, some people, they have a staff. So, like, you know, James Charles, like, he has a staff. He has an editor. He has somebody that gives him ideas, I think. He has a director. He has a manager. Like, you know, he has a team. I don't have a team, you know, and I could pay for an assistant. I have the money to pay for an assistant, but I'm just very frugal. I'm not going to do it until I need it. And I do need it now, but I'm just frugal. Honestly, that's just the reason. Like, I'm cheap. Like, okay, I'm just not doing it. Like, I'm not paying you $12 an hour. I'm not putting you on my taxes. Like, that's just a whole lot of work, girl. I'm not doing all that. But, you know, I do YouTube, and that requires me to edit my videos. That requires me to film my videos. And when y'all think we film videos and we just get in the camera and we just sit here and we come up with shit, no, we have to sit down. We have to plan ideas, because, bitch, when you do this shit twice a week and you post videos twice a week, you need to plan your videos. That don't just come out of your ass. Like, you have to plan it. And then you have to plan, like, blah, blah, blah. I gotta say this. I gotta do this. Then when you do sponsorships, it's like, oh, okay, you gotta say this in your video. And then you have to pay your bills. So if you don't have a job, you have to do sponsorships. So you gotta post on Instagram. And then to keep your feed going and to keep your numbers up, you gotta post every day, or you gotta post this many times a week. And that's Instagram. Then you gotta get on Twitter. To make your channel grow, you gotta get this part out of your video. You gotta edit it, and then you gotta make it go viral on Twitter. I know how to do all of these things. Let me tell you something. The only reason I have 30-something thousand subscribers is because I'm a student. And I say that in the most modest way, but y'all see the quality I put out. And if I was consistent, I would be way, way bigger. But it's like, I have to realize what my priorities are right now. You know what I mean? Like, yes, this matters to me. Yes, I love YouTube. Yes, it was fun to me. I have to realize the commitment that I made. I made an agreement with the scholarships that I have. I have a full ride, you know, in college, and I don't pay anything. I don't even, honestly, I don't even pay most of the bills in this apartment. Like, if you want to be real, like, I keep it real with y'all. Like, I don't even pay these bills, like, at all. Like, YouTube, yeah, get paid. MTV, like, Cheddar Networks, I get paid, yes. So, like, I do all of those things, but, like, I made a commitment. When I made that commitment to them, and they signed me on to pay for everything that I've been doing these past 3 years in school and getting A's, like, I get A's. You know, I work really hard to get these A's. It's not easy, but I made a commitment. And I can't slack on them when they're expecting so much from me and they're giving me so much. I have to give them it back. But this is something I value. Don't think I'm doing this because it's an obligation. I love school and I love education, but I also love acting. I also love YouTube. I also love, you know, the change that I have. And I would like to think I influenced on Twitter and different things with the movements that I make on Twitter, with the things that go viral. I said all of that to say that it takes time. And this YouTube stuff is not easy, and I feel like a lot of people say they're going to start a YouTube, and they do. They do 3 videos, they realize how much work it is, and then they stop because it's a lot of work. I wanted to take a break from social media because I felt like I would go to sit down to study, or I would go to sit down to focus on something, or even YouTube. I would go down to sit down and focus on YouTube or what ideas I want to do. I will be on Twitter. I will be on Instagram. I will be on Snapchat. No, not even Snapchat. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I wasn't on Snapchat. I was just being dramatic, adding that up there. And it would take up 30 minutes of my time. Okay? That's 30 minutes. Okay, no, I gotta focus, Tori. You gotta focus. Go to do it. Dang, did he respond to my tweet because I just tweeted him? I wanna see what he said. Get back on Twitter. 30 minutes. Okay? Put it down. Blah, blah, blah. I posted a video, so I wanna see what y'all gotta say. Comments. Okay? Cute. It took up hours of my time. And it's like, even though you might not sit down and use your social media for 2 hours at a time, that 10 minutes that you check it every 30 minutes of the day, that adds up. Just like dollars add up, time adds up. It's not just like you're just getting on social media and you get off social media and then you're back into life. Boom. It's not like that. You get on social media and you get off of social media and you talk about social media. Like, social media becomes so a part of your everyday life. Everything we talk about, like in day-to-day like conversations, it'll usually be about pop culture these days. Because of social media, like, so much is going on with, 6ix9ine is a pedophile. Oh, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B fought. Katy Perry this. And Caitlyn Jenner this. Drake did this. Did you see that on HBO? Like, damn. Like, that becomes so a part of our conversation that we don't even get to talk about our own lives anymore. We don't even get to talk about our own mental health anymore. Like, okay, that just got real deep. Let me keep it to a point where ordinary people talk about. We don't even get to talk about our relationships. We don't even get to think about if our relationship is what we want. We don't even get to think about the gym. We don't even get to think about these things. Like, we're so indulged in social media. Like, when you get on social media, it doesn't end when you put the phone down. It doesn't end at all, because you talk about what you just saw on social media. Even if it's not about celebrities. Somebody said this to you on Twitter, like, damn, you're problematic. Damn, am I problematic? Like, you ask your friend, am I problematic? Like, blah, blah, blah. Do you think I'm racist? Do you think that? Like, girl, they said my nose is big. Do my nose is big? Then you talk about it for 30 minutes. Social media controls your life to a different extent that you don't even think about. And these are things that I started to realize I could go on and on and on and on. And I don't want this video totally to be about why I left social media. I want to get into what it did for me when I left. I think I realized when my life was different when, like, y'all are going to laugh. Like, this is, like, so dramatic. But I got in an Uber and I actually looked out the window. And I know you're probably looking at me like, this nigga can't be serious. Like, yes, I looked out the window. Like, when's the last time you got in a car and you looked out the window the entire time? The entire ride. You looked out the window. I want you to comment in the comments if you've done it before in this past climate, like with social media being such a thing, or your phone texting too. When was the last time you got in an Uber and didn't look at your phone the entire time you were in the Uber? I doubt 90% of the people watching this video, you have not experienced that. When I got in the Uber and I did that, it was like a 20-minute ride and I didn't look on my phone once. Like, I literally looked at the things I was passing. Like, bitch, what? I ain't did that since I was 3. You know what I mean? Like, these are things you don't even realize. Like, and you use your phone in moments where you feel awkward or you feel uncomfortable. Like, oh, damn, my ex is walking up. Let me be on my phone. For a reason not to look up. And you're avoiding all of these different circumstances or different situations where you could be learning, or you could be meeting someone, or you could be having a good time. Like, everybody goes out. Like, I haven't been on social media, and when I go to kickbacks now, I look around, and everybody on their goddamn phone. Everybody on their goddamn phone. Everybody. I'm like, damn. Was this me? Was this me? Like, I think I put myself in, like, my grandparents' shoes. Like, dang, y'all really be on y'all phones. Like, that's the world. You want to hear what's going on with Cardi B and Nicki. You want to hear what's going on with Trey Songz. Like, you want to hear what's going on with Shane Dawson. Like, that stuff is so crazy to me. Like, we don't even live in the moment anymore. You don't look out the window. You don't have that awkward moment. You don't make conversation with that person beside you because there's nobody else to talk to. Humans don't talk anymore. You have social awkwardness and you don't know how to talk to people because you be on your phone so much. You won't even approach someone that you're interested in because you rather do it on Instagram. That's ridiculous. All of our love stories to our kids will be, I DM'd them. How does that make you feel? Like, and these are things that I didn't even leave social media for, but it's things that I started realizing when I was off social media that, like, wow, I've been missing out so much on life. And you start realizing how much of the people on social media consume so much of your consciousness. I'm a person of believing that our consciousness has a capacity. And when something doesn't fit the capacity, it's pushed out. Me, I'm in school, I'm a YouTuber, and I want to have a social life. And there's things outside that don't fit in my consciousness, so I forget it. I might hear it, and I might talk about it today, but I'm going to forget it in 3 days. Because I'm trying to fill up my consciousness with aromatic nucleophilic addition to a ring, or chemistry, or cellular and molecular biology. I'm trying to remember that for the test, that I'm not remembering what your name was. I'm trying to remember what I was doing for YouTube and what needs to be done by when, so I'm not remembering your name. If you don't have much on your plate, you will remember his name. Your consciousness isn't filled up. You got some room, but I'm a person that believes in that. So I feel like when you put so much into social media, that becomes a part of your your consciousness, and you don't allow yourself to think about what's going on in your life. Do I feel good? Am I happy? What do I want? Am I doing this right? Am I wrong? I started thinking about a lot of my mental health when I got off of social media. Like, I was feeling weird. I started to not enjoy YouTube. And that was one reason it was so easy for me to walk away. And why was I not enjoying YouTube? I started loving YouTube. Like, I would take my vlog camera everywhere because I loved recording myself and watching it back and editing it and posting it. It was so cute to me. Like, the fact that I can make art just from vlogging my day and convey an image or a trip or something like that. Like, convey art. And nowadays, it feels different. Like, I don't even know if I like YouTube. And I'm going to touch on it in a different video, but I had to really get to the root of what my problem was. So, yeah, that's how social media changed my life. Am I going back to social media? Yes, because I don't want to say I have to, but I don't want to end YouTube. And if I don't want to end YouTube, then I can't end Twitter, because that's where I share and I talk to you guys, and I love connecting with my tabies and all the other people that support me. So I don't want to leave social media, but it's some freedom in just not knowing what's going on in other people's lives. Like, for once, I want to focus on my own life, and I want to focus on my friends' life and the people I care about. I don't want to focus on people I don't even know, people I'll probably never meet, people that have no effect on my life. I want to focus on the people that matter to me and myself. And I realized that social media was keeping me away from that. And that's why I love social media, and that's why I'm coming back. Because this is something that I feel like a lot of people could learn from, and it'll probably inspire you to limit your social media and spending more time to get to know you. Get off of social media, limit your social media, and you will see how much it affects your life. Like, I didn't realize how much time I had until I got off of social media. Like, I focused so much. Like, my first test in chemistry, I got a 40. My second test, I got a 98. And the average was a 50. Leaving social media gave me so much time to think. It gave me so much time to focus on my school. It gave me so much time to have fun, enjoy life, enjoy what I'm going through, enjoy what I'm doing. And Uber, enjoy that. Talk to the Uber driver. Look out the window. Bitch, smell the air. What does the air smell like, bitch? When's the last time you thought about that, bitch? Instead of being on Instagram or being on Twitter or being on Snapchat. And so I wanted to inspire you guys. I feel like I rapped, and I feel like this video is gonna need a lot of editing because I just like talked in circles. But this video has become too long. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, please share with me in the comments what you thought. And yeah, love you. And yeah, that's it. I'm done. I think I'm done.